Hello everyone. Today is Friday, July 21st, 2023 at 12:09 a.m. in the morning. Well, I guess I ended up eating 3 times yesterday because I had breakfast at like 7:30. Then um I ate dinner at I think it was before 7 o'clock because I ate a little bit earlier today. Yesterday, a few hours ago. And then I just got done having some farina with butter and a little bit of sea salt and some that peanut butter and honey. It turned out to taste really good. So I tried to do the live stream on TikTok and I was extremely nervous for multiple reasons. Quite understandable to be nervous if the perps falsely got my TikTok live stream taken down the very first time. The very first time I did the live stream. And that time it was the fake Darnell Williams perp who got the live stream wrongfully shut down. So the gang stalkers, they even stalking my TikTok. And they admit that they stalked my TikTok. Because how do you know exactly what I do on TikTok? Even if for videos that I don't post on YouTube. So the reason why that's one reason, I got, randomly out of nowhere, I was falsely reported the first TikTok live stream. And I had kind of I guess the gang stalkers hated the support that I was getting from people. And I mentioned that before. And then they had somebody that was supposed to be a targeted individual. And she exited out of my live stream. And that made me really nervous because a couple of days ago, somebody falsely accused me of having a perp cough when it wasn't a perp cough. It was a cough. I cleared my throat because of the hard mucus that was in my throat. So, certain professed targeted individuals, they take others the wrong way or out of context, and falsely smear you falsely smear campaign you as a perp before you can even get to explain yourself, or they hurry up and block all contact with you before you can even explain the truth about what they're trying to falsely accuse you of. So some people who say that they're targeted individuals, if they can drive a red car, it seems like almost not every, but more than half the so-called targeted individuals that I've seen with a car, I'm like, well, if y'all know red is triggering, why y'all have a red car? And y'all say y'all targeted, but if they have a targeted individual who will wear a red hoodie, sometimes somebody might be like, well, you're perping me. But then they might say, no, I'm not perping you, because targeted or not, red is always my favorite color, they might say, So, I don't even know if that lady that's supposed to be targeted, if she left the live stream, if she must have felt triggered by something I said, or if she thought I was fake or what. But I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if she really did leave the live stream. But it was like I only did 14 minutes because I was so nervous and everything. And at first I was trying to I was trying to you know how when you start a live stream, especially unannounced, you try to see if you can wait for people to get in there and then start going into detail. But as I said, I cannot do planned live streams in advance because the gang stalkers will sabotage it. And I've done live streams that's not in advance and just straight up random last minute trying to be spontaneous, and they still get me. So that it's like they're watching every damn thing I do. I can't even do things unplanned or unannounced. I can make an unannounced decision to just, grab my grab my wallet and go check the mail. And wow, I just barely, the moment I step out, like if it take me less than 3 minutes to grab my phone and grab my wallet and everything, and then go outside, and then automatically it's a red car, one ahead, like, and I'm like, how did they know in advance? So, I mean, it seems like as if they're rolling around 24/7. It doesn't seem like as if they just make a plan to come and do something. Maybe they do, but it seems like they're always there. And they're Illuminati employees, Illuminati puppets. So, they're New World Order employees. And so, several hours ago, it could have been either fake Stephon Adams or Starbricker, either one of them. I don't know which one of them it was that falsely reported my video that I did on the 19th, super early it was like earlier in the morning though. It wasn't super early, but it was earlier in the morning. And they wait until later on to falsely report my TikTok video. And now my account says a big orange sign that says account warning. And they falsely reported me for hateful content and hateful behavior when I said nothing hateful at all. It was the video, one of the videos that I did on the morning of the 19th. So it was almost 48 hours ago. I guess it was longer. I guess it was more than 36 hours ago that I did the video. So, that's gotten me discouraged, so discouraged. And then, like on my account, it seems like I gotta be like heavily shadow banned, because how can you have about 1,020 TikTok followers, and I'm sitting here like, I'd be lucky if my account would get 10 views. But everybody else, they can hashtag gang stalking target individuals, InfoGuard, and then, or COINTELPRO, illegal surveillance, or, and then they can have like 173 followers, but then like how their videos can blow up to like, you know, 798 likes. And so I'm heavily shadow banned on this TikTok account because, and see, them when I was brand new on TikTok, before the gang stalkers found out, before they found out, my like I had started out and my TikTok videos were going nearly viral. Not viral, but close, kind of close to it. And it's like I can't even forget not even being able to get 100 views. I can't even get 10. I can't even get 10 views on my TikTok. So, so they're trying to get me falsely wiped up because see, they know that they're wrong and they're guilty, and so it's like if what you did was right or if what you said was right, then you wouldn't feel the need to falsely report somebody. And they all of them have narcissistic or narcissist, sociopath, psychopath personalities. I mean, as I said, I don't know. I mean, I wish that they can leave me in peace. Leave me in peace. But it seems like they want constant war and fighting, and they won't leave me alone. They act like as if my life is their business, but Stephon Adams had been harassing and stalking me for, I guess, almost 2 years. But then he lied and said that he didn't think that my he lied and said that my that he thought that my life isn't interesting, but it's like if you feel like my life ain't interesting, but then you still feel the need to stalk everything I do. If my life is so boring, excuse me, but you stalk and comment on my every move. And y'all find my suffering to be entertainment. So, yeah, I mean, I felt deeply hurt that with the live stream, I started to get more and more nervous, but that lady that's supposed to be a target individual, it looked like she didn't unfollow me. It looked like she's still following me, but she would press the like button on a lot of my posts. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I took her the wrong way. I don't know, but they had a few people who peeked in and then left out, and I feel really embarrassed. So I'm extremely nervous now because now lately I've been lately I have been nervous on camera, even with doing YouTube videos. Feeling anxiety on camera because of them being so overly critical and nitpicky and everything. But it's okay for them to what if somebody got Stephon Adams' blog taken down? Cause he seemed like an overgrown, him and Starbricker and all them, they seem like an overgrown tattletale. So I was told that Stephon Adams' real name is Andrew Coleman or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But I forgot what they said Chief Handler's name, what real name is. But they used to have a whole bunch of YouTube gang stalking agents. But it seems like I'm the only TI on YouTube that's being harassed and messed with. But all the real TIs have vanished from YouTube. And I can count on my hands how many more real TIs that's left. Because they got so many fake ones that all they do is ride around in their brand new pretty Teslas talking about how they're God's chosen elect and talk about how great God is. Or they'll just sit behind a desk and talk about this program. Or they will have people on TikTok that will they claim to be a targeted individual, but they post everybody else's content and don't post any of their own shit, yet claim to be a targeted individual. You posting stuff about other TIs and their story, but you're not. Where's your content, or proof that you've been targeted? Excuse me. So I mean, after I ate the farina with a little peanut butter, it turned out to be really good, real good. So I brushed my teeth with the bentonite clay, and a huge ball of the clay. A huge ball of mucus came up, and I still got I'll say like what feels like maybe 20% of mucus left, but I could feel it like all the way in my chest. And that was the hard mucus that I've been feeling all week long. I have been feeling the mucus all week long, and in the back of my throat, it would taste like a sweet and salty taste. A sweet and salty, nasty sweet and salty taste. So, if after I go to sleep and I wake up, the abscess swelling will go down, and then I can kind of feel a little bit healing, But I still got some mucus in the back of my throat and in my chest. But yeah, that was a big, huge ball that came out. It seemed like the instant that the bentonite clay, the moment that it touches the back of my throat, that's when all the mucus would be pulled. Not all of it, but a lot of it will be pulled out, and then the irritation and swelling will go down, and then it will be in less pus. But yesterday when I was eating, my tooth nearly succeeded at that piece of tooth nearly succeeded at being knocked out. And I start to feel a lot of pain and inflammation. So me being distracted with the online gang stalking and harassment, they're trying to frighten, scare, and intimidate me. And they want to say stuff that bother and get underneath my skin really bad. So Satan's gym falsely accused me of being a witch and demonic, and then try to say something about and is there any wonder why wait, how did they say it? I don't have the screenshot in front of me, but is there any wonder why you can't concentrate or focus on your Bible studying, or why you have intrusive thoughts? Oh, because you're pure demonic and you're a witch and all that. But y'all saying all this stuff about me, but y'all don't even spell properly. But then want to try to use a fake advanced vocabulary like, oh, and you talking about my money or whatever, talking about, oh, and you squandered it. They use words like squander, excuse me, and stuff like that. So, it seemed like a lot of targeted individuals and people speaking out against narcissistic abuse, or people speaking out against the government, their videos being deleted left and right. But people who glorify, and probably some Christians too, if all you got to do is post Psalm 91 on TikTok and hateful content or whatever. Like, what? Excuse me, but I thought TikTok was against the New World Order agenda, but no. I heard that they're a Chinese spy app or whatever. But, me feeling like, the need to expose my suffering and stuff like that, So that I'm thankful and glad that they have a few people on TikTok who defended me, and, more so than YouTube. And then, it's like the, yeah, so they had a lady who defended me. She she defended me. I'm glad she stepped in and defended me against the online gang stalking attacks. And she even, mentioned she expressed how wrong it was and that nobody deserves this. And I'm like, wow, finally somebody could, care about me enough to treat me like a human being. Because the gang stalkers, it's okay for them to be hateful and spread lies. And they got everything backwards. So yeah, I think she was trying to say that something about, oh, that's why you keep having unwanted thoughts while you're reading the Bible, or why you can't focus, or why you can't concentrate, because that's proof that you're pure demonic. But y'all the ones want me put down like a rabid dog. But people can see that I'm not a witch. But religious narcs and perps have falsely accused me of being a witch and demonic and satanic and, playing with devils and everything like that. And it's like, well, y'all got to be using projection. Because, what happened to y'all telling me that you knew I was a chosen one? Then your narrative changed. You got to fake change the narrative. And then you try to make like I'm the only sinner that walked the face of this earth, while everybody else is just righteous and have the freedom and the right to do whatever they want. I don't know. People, I feel like as if I'm done trying to figure people out. So I can't believe that somebody on Twitter named Nanette McCoy, um, she had falsely accused me of being a stalker. But she kept on saying stuff that was triggering and upsetting me. One of those type of narcissistic abusers who respond to every tweet with a smart ass remark or a smart ass response. So I gave her so many chances, and so I had enough of her. But that was the last straw that she tried to talk about. Oh, it looks like you have she tried to say that the other person. Oh, it looks like you have a female stalker, talking about me stalking another person, and which I explained in the not the previous video, but one of the more previous videos. I explained that I haven't seen that person in a while. If you haven't seen anybody around in a while, it's July, and you realize, oh, this person hasn't, we haven't seen or heard from, and a lot of certain targeted individuals, act like accountability partners or like a buddy system or something, because you know how they traffic targets and make targets disappear. So Cliff Few, if it weren't for even fake targets, freaked out about him. Fake targets even freaked out about him and wondered where he was. And they physically found and hunted him down. And I do not remember if it was jail or the mental institution where he went. But he went missing. And so, so they found him. And they found him, and I don't want to get the story wrong or mixed up, but I don't remember if they put whether or not it was the mental institution or jail that they put him in. So the gang stalking network, they're becoming more aggressive and more desperate and increasingly evil to the point where I can't comprehend it, and it's causing me increased depression. It's causing me increased depression. How can you hate somebody who never did you anything and doesn't even know you and you don't know them? And then they say you're demonic and going to hell, that you're pure demonic. But you stalk and try to control everything I do. So I still got some stubborn, hard mucus. So yeah, I had trapped mucus in my chest and throat like all week. This week went by slow, and I can't believe it's Friday. Finally Friday. But then again, I feel like the summer is flying by fast. The summer in general. And I'm like, wow, it's mid-July, and I had never got to have any vacation, no swimming, nothing. So people are saying don't go swimming at the beaches, because at the beach, people say don't go to the beach because at the beach, more than 50% of the beaches are contaminated with human feces. Throughout more than half the coast, more than half the coastal United States or something has unsafe contamination of human feces. So damn, we can't even. Well, I mean, I don't even want to. So if you're swimming in other people's doodle, as much as I love the beach though, but I don't have, like, I feel trapped and this is more this is a very small city, because Denton, Texas was way bigger than this, and they had like a the bus system it would run Monday through Saturday and at certain times, but yeah, they would come here, you just get on the bus. But I hate the idea of having to schedule and plan transportation a couple of days in advance, rather than for me to just, okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, I want to just get up and go to the store and get on the bus and go. No, I can't even do that. I have to make advanced reservation for transportation. I really hate that. And then it's not guaranteed, because you never know if they're going to be booked. So I mean, I'm almost broke. I'm just about broke, but I, my rolling laundry basket came in the mail. I mean, through Amazon. It came, so it'll be hopefully easier for me to tote the laundry to the to and from the laundromat, rather than having to carry heavy bags. Excuse me for having so much of this mucus in my throat. And so for a small town like this and not guaranteed transportation, I can't even get a job. I don't have a laptop so that I can get a work at home job. But then again, if you're targeted, they sabotage. If you got a work at home job, they'll sabotage that. I've heard about if a person try to drive for Uber or DoorDash, then gang stalkers sabotage that too. They sabotage your job and then try to say, you lazy bum, get off your ass and go work. And narcissistic abusers do that too. If they sabotage and block you from going to take a shower, and then turn around and say you're nasty and dirty and don't like to bathe. So, it's very hard for me to try to pick myself up psychologically, mentally, and emotionally. I'm trying as best as I could to not, I'm trying to keep going, and because they want things to look like as if I'm wallowing around in self-pity, because narcissistic abusers always falsely accuse me of trying to seek pity and attention and sympathy, when the reality is you don't. I mean, and they say that to because they think you deserve to be hurt, that you deserve, like the foster sister Shelley's husband Brian said that I put myself in a position to deserve to be abused. Or narcissistic abusers say that I put myself in a position to have this happen, or that I put myself in harm's way, or that, the fake foster mom try to say that me and my twin sister, would put ourselves in a position to be victimized when we wouldn't. But how are we supposed to act if you shelter us away from society and keep us isolated? Like, while other kids enjoying life, you force us to stay locked up in the house all day, every day, cleaning up. And I mean, at first it started on more like a Saturday or something, but then they forced us to clean up every day. If you have to clean up the downstairs den 3 times in a day, or 4 or 5 times, or they try to make you mop the floor, scrub walls, and nothing's ever clean enough. That's why I end up with OCD. But I'm glad that they have, a couple of people who, defend me against being bullied. And the gang stalkers, they don't want that. They don't like that. So they nearly succeeded at wiping out my account. And so now it had the big account warning on there. And people's TikTok accounts have been snatched up left and right, wiped out left and right. My anxiety is really high right now. And sometimes when my anxiety is really high, I guess I would end up repeating the same thing over and over again, or being repetitive. Excuse me. So there's like living here. I mean, didn't even have like restrictions on the transportation, but in Cincinnati, I could go all the way I could go to Florence, Kentucky, even on a Sunday, if I wanted to. But then in Pensacola, I could go to Gulf Breeze on a Sunday or a Saturday, But I wish I could try to go swim in a swimming hole or a lake or a body of water that's not the pool. But now they're saying the beaches are unsafe to swim in. That the majority of the country has, unsafe levels of contaminated human feces. Yeah, so I've been just feeling so beat down, psychologically, mentally, and emotionally beat down. And so, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm very like scared of the future and scared of the immediate future. If I buy myself a small cupcake and like a tiny dollar serving of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, I would get devoured and attacked for that too. I can't even spend $2 for my own birthday on myself or treat myself. And fake TI perps don't care about the gang stalkers being sex traffickers. They'll still defend and agree with them anyway. So it's considered hateful content to call out the sex traffickers for who they are. So when you call somebody gang stalker on social media, oh, now that is hate speech. But lately, if I hashtag gang stalking in my on the title of my YouTube video, then they would have the yellow add to the billion, which I can't get paid. But I don't not get as crumbs anyway. I don't get much or nothing, and YouTube takes almost half of whatever you earn. They take almost half of whatever you earn. And I still have not yet gotten anything. I only got one payment back in April. So I haven't gotten anything else yet. And they, like, I even have, from what I last checked, 1,284 YouTube subscribers. And I got that many subscribers, but I only get like 12 views on a video. And then it'd be like only the stalkers. On my blog, it'd be like, yeah, if I post out a short story and put it on my blog, I'd be lucky if I get 4 views. But if I speak out against a fake TI perp, a narcissistic abuser, or a regular perp, they would try to make that the more popular post in a bad way and try to make that go viral. And they try to make that go viral. Make attempts at trying to make it go viral. But I don't know. It's like people's viciousness is even more traumatizing and frightening. It's more traumatizing and frightening. I lost weight, and David James still lying to people saying that I'm getting bigger and gaining more weight. Excuse me. I don't know. It's like they had everything is just so scary. I wish I could escape. I wish I could escape from this. Life is just too painful. People are making life too painful. I don't know. I'm tired of being depressed and feeling anxiety and feeling uncertain about the future. But all those harassing troll accounts from the fake Darnell Williams perp, a lot of those fake troll accounts are still on TikTok. They're still on TikTok. And when I report them, um, you know, when I report them, then TikTok lies and say no violation. I can post up a video about mallard ducks running into a pond, and they'll report that for you know, hateful behavior or something like that. Hateful content against a protected group or something. And it could be like a 10-second video of me just recording ducks. Or I can record the sun rising in the sky early in the morning. Well, I can record just the sound of the rain for nature, not for gang stalking or anything. I can just record for the sound of nature. And they'll get that taken down. Like harmless stuff. They'll just make random, just fake random reports in hopes that they can report on purpose, hoping that they can get everything about me taken down. And they're trying to they can't kill me in person, because I mean, they're not physically here to kill me in person. So they're basically trying to murder my internet existence. They're trying to kill my internet existence. But me exposing my own twin sister, why would that make online strangers mad? Or for me to expose what happened with the Social Security thing, why would that make online strangers mad? And I heard that, Nerve Gorilla is a perp. So if Nerve Gorilla is a perp, why do professed targeted individuals follow him? But then they'd be the first to block and avoid me. Then like in Hart Chief Handler, he has a fake account that says Chief Handler despises the poor. So the last time Chief Handler ever told me anything, I think it was in it was either late 2020 or early 2021 was the last time he ever messed with me. But Chief Handler was even falsely reporting my stuff back in 2019. But I don't know, like, as I said, me exposing my gang stalking experiences, it helped me feel better. It helped me feel better, and it relieves anxiety. I would need, I'm sitting here feeling like, well, should I go back to just private journaling on paper? Since everybody want to censor everywhere on the internet, everywhere online. I don't get it. But they've been, as I said, ever since I got up in here, my life, it's like they made my life worse. They made my life worse. But it seems like the stalkers, they be up all night. And then the videos that I would do in the middle of the night, they get more views than videos that I do during the day. Like for the past several months, lately it's been like that. And I used to get way more views on my gang stalking perp walk videos than I would get. I mean, when I was homeless, than I do now. But it's like, and then the online gang stalkers, they falsely accused me of sexually wanting that LaShawn Monique person and being jealous of her and stuff like that, or wanting to be her so bad or something like that. So I don't even know if she would investigate to see whether or not these people are gang stalkers. You know, the gang stalkers act like as if they delusionally believe that they're pimps, that they're envious of me, with they have an issue with any person I have contact with. But if that LaShawn person had been living the same life as me, homeless, single, black, female, targeted, but I'm disabled, she's not, and been through the foster care system or something like that, you know, why would they feel okay with her, but they got an issue with me? But you know, but I don't know. It's like I feel anger. I feel like I should have cussed her out or went off on her. You know. But yeah, I mean, I haven't even brought her up or talked about her. You know, I did a couple of videos about, like, or maybe a few talking about her, but then the perps, they lie and say that I sexually want LaShawn Monique. They're sexually perverted. So they act like as if they delusionally believe that they're my pimp, and act like as if, you know, who you talking to. They want to know who I'm talking to, what we're talking about, and act like they think they own everything about me. Like the online gang stalkers, you know, they act like they want to insert themselves. Like if I have a conversation with somebody named Travis, for example, and then they'll act like as if they want to know everything about me and Travis. Like as if they want to be jealous and act like they think they own me or whatever. But I backed off that LaShawn Monique person. I mean, so it's like she did what she did, and I just blocked her, blocked all contact with her, and just didn't look back. I just didn't look back. I don't even go and search for her channel. I even told YouTube to not even recommend me any of her videos anymore. I did my part in trying to be supportive, but they might try to get her to be susceptible to perping me and stuff like that. You know. So I mean, as I say, I just stay away. I don't even stalk, follow her, harass her, or try to control her or nothing. I mean, you got an issue with me, fine. You ain't got to worry about me no more. And that's what other people as well. So I saw this YouTube video. This lady, she was at this fake Walmart parking lot, and she said that a potential sex trafficking pimp got mad at her for, going shopping with her own husband. Excuse me. And the man made attempts to try to break her and her husband apart and wanted to traffic her. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how you going to be jealous or mad at somebody for, going shopping with their own husband? I don't remember the lady's name, or I don't remember the video. I think I remember that's what happened, but I don't fully remember. But I think I may be getting it kind of mixed up or wrong, because I don't have the video in front of me, and it was a while since I saw that. It was not TikTok, but it was a YouTube video. So yeah, the online gang stalkers are trying to kill my internet existence. I mean, they're trying to kill they're trying to kill all of my existence on social media. I mean, they act like as if my interactions with other people is their business. And then, as I said, they want to meddle in and never have their facts straight. But speaking of LaShawn Monique, I think she did block me, and then try to gaslight and lie and say that she didn't, and then wanted to give fake proof that she didn't block me. Well, when I try to share and get you some help, I think that was when she blocked me. And then I noticed that the community post that I made in support of her is gone. And then when I went to try to comment on one of her videos, on both top posts and newest posts, that's how I figured out, oh, I'm blocked. So I think she tried to gaslight and lie and say that, oh, this is proof that I never blocked you. But she would sit there and I never said anything hateful, or I never victim blamed her. I never did her anything wrong. And so it's like, what did I do? What did I say? So, but she sit there and politely give politely respectful comments against people spewing out hate, abuse, and victim blaming. And then she falsely accused me of trying to profit off of her pain and trying to use her situation to get my story out and stuff like that. And it's like, just because I say that, me calling myself trying to reach out and support and say that I'm going through the same thing. So, like, when you try to reach out, like, even in the so-called targeted individual community, in 2019, I would be on this account, but on my, and seeing targeted individual videos and commenting and saying that, hey, I'm a new to the TI community and stuff like that, and then they falsely accuse me, and I would put a link to my PsychWorld channel, but I'd be on this Candy Grand Prix channel, and I will post the YouTube link to videos of my PsychWorld channel. I didn't do that on LaShawn Monique's videos, but in the beginning, back in 2019, I was just trying to share my experiences with other so-called TIs, and I was new to the YouTube TI community. And then people had falsely accused me of just wanting to promote my videos for more likes and subscribers and stuff. When I wasn't trying to do that, I was just trying to share my targeting and thinking, hoping that they can see the truth that I'm being targeted as well. So they would falsely accuse me of just trying to promote myself and for likes and views and stuff, or they would falsely accuse me of being fake. But they have had people that would come on my channel and post a link to their video and say that they're targeted too, and I go and look at their video. I don't try to say, oh, you're fake and then block you, or oh, you're just trying to use my videos to try to get your numbers up or whatever, or try to get your subscriber count out, or you're just trying to do this for likes. But I was new and didn't know the so-called rules of the so-called TI community. Because I had my videos on that PsychWorld channel. Like, as I said, I would have specific email accounts and specific YouTube videos for certain purposes. But now I have to talk about targeting on all my channels, because my Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel, it used to be my leisure channel, where I just, the place where I don't want to say escape, but if I can mentally escape from the targeting stuff, and that would be my channel for like entertainment or research or whatever. But my PsychWorld channel, that the gang Stalking network got wrongfully taken down, the PsychWorld channel would get, like, that PsychWorld channel would get that was my channel for me to talk about the gang stalking and narcissistic abuse and the foster mom's abuse. That's what that channel's purpose was for. So, then this channel, this Candy Grand Prix channel, I was using it for my Illuminati and New World Order research, the Christian living and homesteading, prepping, survival, and all that. So when they got the Targeted by the PsychWorld channel wrongfully wiped out, I had to get another channel and call it, the first PsychWorld channel, I called that PsychWorld Backup, and then I changed it to Targeted by the PsychWorld. And then they nearly succeeded at wiping, Star Bricker nearly succeeded at wiping that one out. And then, so I had to change the other channel to Targeted by the PsychWorld Backup channel. And then that was the point in time when both the Targeted by the PsychWorld and the Targeted by the PsychWorld Backup channel, back in 2021, Both of those channels were on their last legs. All from one person. All from one person. And she thinks that that makes her more amazing and better than everybody. And so that's when I started having to do YouTube videos on this channel. And if it weren't for my twin sister, I guess I would end up being less well known on here. Because, well, like from April of 2019 all the way through December, I ended up with the most, like, I think it was 187 or 189 subscribers. And I had like almost 1,000 videos. Gone. Just completely and totally gone. And YouTube told me that I cannot get that channel back. So, falsely reported for me to speak out against the YMCA being Masonic. And she took an old video. It was December, and she took an old video from back in June of 2019. And like the moment I said, well, okay, I'm off my second strike, and then she just swooped in and just, got that wiped out, got my whole channel wiped out, opportunistic, like an opportunity rapist. And then I felt discouraged and didn't want to do any YouTube videos exposing my gang stalking. And then I had the feud with Wayne Daniels. He's now deceased. But the moment I said Wayne Daniels, they started hitting my stomach and with the weapons. He's now deceased. But me and him had a feud excuse me, on YouTube because he attempted to scam me. And then when I did a video talking about it, he had a whole cult following on his side. And then he tried to discredit me and then try to say, got no real evidence, but talk. But I had been exposing my gang stalking. When I tried to do the video about that lady, that racist lady, that was the first strike that I ever got on my channel, that PsychWorld channel. And then later on that day, Star Bricker made harassing comments. So it had to have been her that falsely reported that video, that the lady was making racial comments at me. And then, I recorded and exposed her. She was acting weird. And then, that was the first, and it seemed like then when the COPPA thing came out on YouTube, it seemed like everybody's, like, it would be an adult, like a college person that would be like have somebody with a master's degree in college. It would be, adults. And then the gang stalkers would falsely report me for having lying and saying that that's a child in the video. And I'm like, that's a whole elderly man. An old man. And then y'all lie and say that that's a child in the video. I appeal it and YouTube reject my appeal. So social media is dependent on artificial intelligence to punish people. They're dependent on artificial intelligence to punish people. Ain't that something? Yeah, artificial intelligence is the destruction of humanity. I want as much as possible, nothing to do with AI. And everything being fake and everything being fake being glorified, popularized and glorified and worshiped. But everything that's real and authentic and should be normal is getting castigated. So I don't know. It's like I'm sitting here feeling like as if I can't deal with life no. I feel like feeling like I can't deal with life anymore. But at the same time scared to die. I know people say a real Christian shouldn't be afraid to die. But as I said, I'm making attempts at trying to get right with God. I'm making attempts at trying to better myself. But they want to halt you and put a stumbling block or put a roadblock in your way to block you from improving yourself. So I never heard of nothing like that for somebody to say, well, oh, you stay on social media all day or you stay on the internet all day, and that's proof that you're pure demonic. But how can you what makes you any less demonic if you keep up with everything I do? You keep up with everything I do, and then how can you complain? How can you complain about stuff that's not your business, and then make videos talk about Candy is continuing to complain? Candy is complaining when I'm exposing the internet cyber crimes that y'all are doing to me. And then they falsely accuse me of abusing elders and children. But it's okay for y'all to make death threats at me and threats to bash my head in concrete and make threats to come all the way to Pensacola and come shoot and kill me with a gun. Y'all a whole bunch of big fat fucking hypocrites. Why the hell y'all worried about what I do? If you trying to control somebody but you feel like you got you don't call the last shots on where my eternal destination will be, that I'm just gonna go to hell no matter what. But I don't see other targeted individuals getting this online vigilante hate. I don't know. I'm just so depressed. And they think they got the authority to dictate where I should go shop at. Today's my first day wearing these, yesterday, when, I bought a new 5-pack pair of underwear. And I think they were almost $9, $8 and something. And the first time I wear it, and then they're tearing apart already. The first time I put on, they're tearing apart already. For me to buy cheap dollar aluminum foil, I have to use twice as much. But the fake foster mom, she predicted for me to have, you know, poverty throughout my life, and tell me that I'm gonna be plenty of days broke. And I'm sick and tired of the gang stalkers and their fake double talk. If they sabotage any job I get, but then say Candy needs to go out and get a job. Or if I say, well, I have a bachelor's degree, and then they'll use that to lie and say that, oh, Candy admitted that she's too good Candy admitted that she thinks she's too good to work at Dollar General, when I would have never said such a thing. I don't even talk or act like that. But they falsely accuse me of being arrogant, stuck up, and sadistic. When it's them. They're the ones who think they're more worthy and more deserving than me. But the fake foster mom, Ann, if she were to be watching these videos, she would sit there and fucking laugh and talk about me being, this is proof that I'm crazy. I'm all alone with nobody. And it's really scary that if I go missing, it doesn't seem like anybody would question or care. But for me to, be concerned about somebody I haven't seen or heard from in almost 2 months, I get falsely accused by a narcissistic control freak, fake T.I. perp, falsely accused me of being a female stalker. But yeah, sometimes people in the targeted individual, like, even though the TI community, it's like the so-called TI community is like one big dysfunctional family. And y'all can thank the fake TI perps and the regular perps being infiltrators. Y'all can thank them for that. But I don't even try to suggest other targeted individual channels. The reason why, I would love to promote and suggest them. But I don't want gang stalkers to invite themselves to try to stalk and harass and bully that person. If I say, well, if I suggest somebody named, if there's a targeted individual named Jonathan, and then next thing you know, if I suggest Jonathan's channel, and then the perps would take the opportunity to harass him. Either that, or they would lie to Jonathan and say that I said something bad about him, and then have Jonathan to block me. But I don't even know if the gang stalkers went and told LaShawn Monique something bad about me and caused her to secretly block me. But I promise you, she blocked me. And then tried to gaslight and lie. I thought about it long and hard. But I think that she tried to cover herself because she probably felt afraid that she might have lost subscribers or something. But I wasn't even trying to tear her down or make her lose subscribers. I was just, hurt and trying to figure out, what did I do? But I did not know that she said that she was in the hospital because, well, after I noticed that I was blocked, then I, went my own way. And I did videos, talking about how hurt I felt. Excuse me. So, in the videos I did, I still called myself trying to be respectful and defending her and everything. And I don't know why people with narcissistic personalities feel like I have to be jealous of everybody in the world. that I'm always jealous. But at the same time, you strip me of my normal rights. Like, they falsely accuse me, like they'll give my twin sister permission for this, but restrict me for that, and then falsely say, well, you're jealous of Brandy because of this. You're jealous of your sister because of that. Or you're jealous of your sister and trying to live vicariously through her. I don't even start everything my twin sister does. I'm sitting here, I got her blocked on freaking social media. It's that bad that you got to block your own twin sister on social media due to the gang stalking. Because she's a fucking perp. And she would rather be loyal to wickedness, loyal to the fake foster mom because of her genetic features, and loyal to a cult more than the other half of you. As I said, if we were put with different foster parents, the outcome probably could have been different. We probably would have had abuse, but it probably could have been different. But the foster mom, I mean, she did us such cruel abuse. And my twin sister wants to still grudge against me and hold me accountable for stuff that happened when we were little and didn't know any better. But, the foster mom doing stuff like press us on our pressure point like this, or to pull us by our ear and drag us, or pull us by our hair and drag us somewhere, or punch, make me almost want to start to cry to think back on how she treated us, what she did to us. If she never treated her birth kids like this, and this is how you treat the foster kids, and then run around saying, my children ain't never talked to me any old kind of way and disrespected me like you do. Well, did you pull April by her ear? Did you punch Shirley in the mouth with your hard rings? Did you take Joe's money? No, you didn't do that to all of them. All three of them, they're narcissistic abusers just like you. Joe is a straight up crazy fucking psychopath. I mean, I'm wondering what's Joe's body count. How many people has Joe killed and got away, secretly killed and got away with it? I want to know how many people has Joe killed, because Joe, he nearly succeeded at murdering that foster boy Ernest. And he could have killed us too. Me and my twin sister. He could have killed us. And he's a small dude. I don't even know how many pounds he weighed, but he probably weighed like 160 or less than that. And 5'8". He was a little bitty dude. And, want to frighten, scare, and abuse, just like his mother, the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder. Freaking 4 feet, 11 inches tall, and 98 pounds, and everybody was frightened and scared of her. Everybody was scared of her. And she was the littlest one out of all her sisters. Like Dana and Mickey, they were taller and bigger than her. She was like the fucking runt of all the siblings. But, the most vicious, I mean, you would think she's a Tasmanian devil. With her rage. But then she want to lecture me about inappropriate, unacceptable behavior. Well, motherfucker, I get it from you. Let me see something. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here feeling like life is just so unbearable. I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying as best to trying my best, trying my best to stay strong. It's so hard, and people who think they cause your suffering and feel like you deserve it, and then say you wonder why this and that bad happened to you, and try to make like everything's your fault and you're the problem. So I don't know what I do. I'm too depressed to even go and do laundry. I mean, I feel like I will be easily agitated and don't feel like I want to face society. I mean, I feel like I don't want to face society. And they falsely accused me of a pity party so that and as their way to try to avoid accountability so that they won't have to they don't want to feel convicted in their conscience that they did somebody wrong. So instead, they turn everything on you and say that you're trying to seek pity and attention. You know, but it's like if the gang stalking network, if they're abusive and narcissistic and say stuff so harsh, things that I would never even dream of to tell somebody. But y'all the ones who show that y'all mentally unhinged, but y'all falsely call me the mentally unhinged one. So on my Targeted by the PsychWorld backup channel, Star Bricker, she kept on repeatedly following, unfollowing, subscribing, unsubscribing, and then resubscribing, and then unsubscribing, and resubscribing, and unsubscribing again. And I don't know if that's her or the fake Darnell Williams perp doing that on my on this channel, the Candy Grand Prix channel. So I don't even know which one of them falsely reported me on TikTok for hateful behavior, for for speaking out for speaking about for speaking out against their fake TIWatch.org website blog with their smear campaigns and lies about not just me but Kevin Christian and Brian too and a couple of others. I would never be loyal to the gang stalkers, and I don't even want to. If I know that you a perp, I don't even want to seek I don't even want to seek acceptance from you. If I got my final confirmation that you are a gang stalker, I don't want to seek acceptance from you. So it's like they make it a point where you can never reconcile with a gang stalker. You can never have a healthy relationship or a friendship with somebody that's a perp. And then they have fake TI perps, abusive, narcissistic fake TI perps that falsely accuse. They do all this perp stuff and gather information to use against you and traumatize you even more, and then treat you like you don't have a right to speak out against what they did to you. And then they'll reverse it on you and lie and say that you are an agent performing. They'll lie and say that you're an agent performing tactics on them. But people always defend and agree with the liar, and the abusive person always get the fake support and popularity. They get popular off of lying on you. and you're all by yourself, and everybody start turning against you and betraying you in droves, and leave you to double check yourself and keep questioning and it replaying over in your head, and you wonder, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? But they want to hold you responsible for the lies that they falsely accuse you of. They want to make you suffer consequences for what they falsely accuse you of with no proof. And so, on this channel, they're manipulating the thumbs up and thumbs down, and manipulating my viewer count, as my subscriber count as well. So, I could have been on my Targeted by the Psych World channel. I could have been at over 1,000 subscribers, and I could have been monetized long time ago. I could have been monetized long time ago. And to the point where that alone, I don't know about that alone, but that and my ebooks, if that could have kept me off the streets without me having to beg or ask for anything, and my writing could make its own money, but they're stopping it. They stop it. But, I hate when abusive narcissistic cult members act like they delusionally believe that they're smart, that like they're the smartest people in the world with the most common sense. As I say, I'm sitting here just, battling to survive, and you got time on your hands to stalk the fuck out of everything I do. So I'm gonna go for now. Thanks for listening to me. As I said, I'm trying as best as I could to not give up.